Okay, I'm saying okay. So hi, welcome. If you're a returning subscriber, it's good to have you here again, and if you're new, welcome to Bams World. Don't forget to click on the subscribe button and hit on the little notification bell beside to get notified whenever a new video is posted. Alright, on today's video, I'm going to be saying a story of how I ventured into buying and selling as a kid, and I have something special for you at the end of this video, so kindly stay to the end. Please don't forward the video because I said I have something special for you. Be calm, okay? Be calming down. Alright, so I have something special for you at the end of the video, so please stay tuned to the end. See my sister. Say hello, sister. Okay, so how I started my buying and selling business as a kid of say 8-9 years. All right, so the first thing I sold, okay, I was in primary school at the time, so the first thing I sold was jota. You guys be wondering how, where did I get jota for sales and stuff? I didn't start this business with 1 naira. How? Because my paternal grandpa, may he so rest in peace now, my loving grandpa, I miss him. Okay, so he used to have a printing press. Okay, so usually he brings jota for us, like after every job and stuff. So this particular time, I guess they didn't have like enough time to staple the jota for us and stuff. So he just brought the piece of papers. They were really plenty, and then he brought us stapler and pins. So we had enough jota to use for a very long time. Okay, he brought the jotters, and then we had jotters to use like for a very long time, and we started using the jotter. And at the time, I love to calculate a lot. I still love to calculate now because I'm studying mathematics. Okay, so I love to calculate a lot. So when I'm free, I staple the jotter before using. Sometimes I just bring out a piece and use. Okay, it was like a square shape, so it was quite big. Okay, so that was how we started using the jotter, and then the jotter was getting too much. It was littering the whole house and stuff, so I just thought that okay. And then my friends usually buy jotter. Me, I didn't used to buy jotter at the time. I was like the queen of jotters. If I as much as I can remember, I give my friends jotter too. So but then I feel like okay, they are almost always buying jotter. Jotter was 30 naira at the time, and it was very small, so I just thought I could sell this jotter out to my friends. So my business journey started from there. I started stapling the jotters, and I would sell it out to my friends in school at the same price, 10 naira, and then my own jotter was more. So obviously you buy jotter from me, right? Okay, so what did I use the money for? After selling everything I want to sell, I'll buy chocolates with the money. Okay, so that was about it. I was in primary 5, I guess. Fast forward to when I was in GSS2, I attended a private secondary school. I attended a private junior secondary school. Okay, so, and then I used to knit. I didn't know who taught me how to knit. I can't remember who taught me. Okay, I knew I was knitting at the time. So I just had this idea. We knitted bags and caps. I usually go to my family friend's shop. Our stylist could knit too, so we knitted together. I can't remember if she was the one that taught me. So I had this idea. Of like making a. If you can hear any noise at the background, please excuse the noise. My hostel, like the gate is being opened, everybody's banging the gate and stuff. So please pardon the noise. We were knitting bags and caps at the time. My cap was not really good because when I start, instead of it to be flat, it's always very curvy. So I was better at knitting bags and purse. So this idea just came to mind one time, that instead of using just rubber band to pack hair, the rubber band is showing and then it's not even fine. Why not just have the rubber band wrapped with a knit, like with knitted wool, so it will just look like a ribbon. So that was the best I could do at the time, because later on I improved. If you want to know, still stay with me on this video, you get to know how I improved at that. So I got rubber band and then I started knitting around it. So it wasn't really big, of course. It wasn't really big because I didn't have the time to do a very big ribbon. So but I sold it to my classmates, 30 naira, 15 naira, as much as I can remember. Like, I think 15 naira was like the highest I sold for. So I just knit different colors and then I'll post. If I can get a picture, I would like put it somewhere around. I hope I find one. So that was it for the knitting. Okay, so that was it. I knitted ribbons. Yeah, so I think that was it for junior school. Okay, I think around either before then or after then, I really can't remember. My mom had a shop where she used to sell frozen food, and that shop, we had like school on the streets, big government schools, primary school, secondary school, junior and senior secondary school, and then at the end of the street also there was a mechanic village. So we were like at the center of the street where students are coming from school, and then there's a mechanic village, and then there's another street facing the shop. So I just thought like I could make drinks. So okay, I actually said that I wanted to do like this Nutri-C, because I see those students buy, like when they are coming back from school, Nutri-C, Eve stuff. So I told one of my auntie about it. So she instead of doing Nutri-C, she just told me that I could do Zobo, since Zobo was better, Zobo was natural and all. So she taught me how to do Zobo. So I started making Zobo. Guys, if you ask me how I spent that money, please ask my mom. My mom spent my Zobo money. But at the time, the business was like blooming. Every weekend, my auntie will come, go to the market for me, buy stuff for me. I make it, she helps me out, and then I take it to my mom's shop. My mom helped me sell, and then she keeps the money for me. Then weekend again, I use the money to buy stuff, and then like that. So one day I just came back from school and I wanted to see how much my mom had made for me that day. And then I just got to the container where she keeps my money, and voila, there was nothing in the container. I'm like, Mom, where's the money? Zobo has reduced in the freezer and then there's no money. She was like, oh, sorry, that she just went to stock up, and guys that were selling pure water for her came and she didn't have money to buy pure water. So she used my money to stock pure water in her shop. No, can you like try to figure out how much that is? Can you? For her to use my money to stock up pure water in her shop. So you see that I would have been like, okay, not a billionaire, but I would have been a rich girl in thousands now. So I think, okay, so I think I still continued, but it wasn't really like before, because my mommy doesn't return my money. When she borrows it, Mommy, I hope you're watching this video, so that if you borrow any money from me again, you return it, okay? Okay, so I think that was that about that part. So moving forward, I changed school. I didn't like my new school as much as I liked my old school, so I wasn't free. I didn't have the opportunity to do any business at the time in that school. So fast forward to when I finished secondary school. I was at home writing jam, awaiting admission and stuff. So I just felt that I felt like, don't let me sit down and just waste out. Okay, so there was also a family friend that I was staying with at the time. She had a shop too. It's not this shop that used to give me vibes. So she had this shop too. So, and there were like many children in the area. The area wasn't so tush. So I just like thought to start making chin for myself and then selling. So I think I did the first one because it wasn't a large scale, because it wasn't on large scale rather. I didn't make enough profit. I barely made profit. So she now told me that, oh, that since this is how it is, that why not go buy from where they sell already made chin in bulk, and then you now like portion it yourself into nylon, then you can sell for a cheaper rate and get your money. Okay, so that was how I started that chin business, and then again, baby girl was becoming rich. Okay, I think at the time I was ready. Yes, now I was doing subscription for myself, Facebook, Instagram babe at the time. If you guys check my Instagram page, that's when those are the times that like I'm always posting, I'm always online. So I use my money to buy data and stuff. So I think it was still around that time I now like resumed my knitting business. So that was the time I told you that I improved on my hair ribbon. Okay, so at this time, instead of using rubber band, because then I found out that when you use the ribbon for a while, it cuts and then you really can't use it again because the rubber band is weak now, and then it can't, like, it has passed the elasticity level. Okay, it has passed the elasticity level and then it can't work as much as it should, so maybe it cuts or something. So now I now thought to use elastic rubber, like elastic band. So now I use elastic band to do my ribbon, and then it was bigger than it used to be before. So this one, there was no classmate to sell to anymore, obviously, because I was already a graduate. A graduate from secondary school. So I take it to church, I sell to people in church. Okay, I think I was selling it 100 naira at the time. And then I also do something like Alice bands that you're going to use around your hair. I hope I find the pictures to this stuff. So I was like making money, enjoying myself. It wasn't big money, but then the fact that I could like do something and then that was bringing money in, I was happy about it. So that was it. Then I got admission. I got admission into the university. I wanted to be a serious student again, so I didn't have the time for business. So later, whether you have time for business or not, though, I needed money. The money I was getting from home was not enough for me again. It wasn't enough. Like, no, now I need to do bigger now. Okay, so but the money was not enough for me, so I had to like think of different things to do. I came up with so many ideas. I wanted to check the one that I'll be able to do that will not affect school, and then I'll still make good sales with it. Okay, so I think first I wanted to drop ship. So the lady I wanted to drop ship from, okay, I started already, but and I found out that I wasn't really good with one-on-one marketing. Maybe anymore, I would say. Or maybe I'd never been good with one-on-one marketing. I couldn't say, but I just found out that I wasn't really good with one-on-one marketing. But I decided to drop ship. So I decided to learn from the lady, but she called a very ridiculous price for me to learn how to ship from China and stuff. So I was pissed off because I was like, okay, how much am I even getting from this little drop ship I'm doing? Look at how much you want me to like train with. So I just left it. I think at the time I was in 200 level. So fast forward, I wasn't doing anything all the while. 300 level came, and then I needed money so badly. So I needed to do something that was going to be bringing money in. So I checked. Okay, I started making peanuts. Yes, I started making peanuts. You'll be looking at this girl that, okay. Yeah, I was making peanuts. I'll take it to school. The people I could meet, I'll meet them. The people I could not, I'll tell my friend, Toyosi, to help me sell. So we did that. I think I did that for like 2 times, but I couldn't meet up because 300 level was, our schedule was very tight. So it wasn't really easy for me to like make the peanuts and sell. So finally, I wanted to go back to my business of importation. I got somebody that was going to, I was on Instagram that day, and then I found a free importation training. So I joined, and voila, that was how my importation business started. And I started from there. God bless Miss Christiana. I'm going to mention your name in this video. I hope you're seeing this video. Miss Christiana, my friend in church. She was the one that actually told me about the importation first. Then I just stumbled across it on Instagram, and then it was Miss Christiana that did my first training for me. Because I needed a procurement officer, it was one of the reasons why I decided to go for the free importation training I found on Instagram. So I joined that group, and I started checking for stuff. On the sites where we source goods from, and then it was fun. Though I had not started selling, I had not started putting out anything, but I was already enjoying the fact that I was checking the stuff that I was going to put out there for sale. So I now thought of a t-shirt idea to sell plain tee, customized tees. So I asked Miss Christiana if she had a plug for it, and she was like yes, and then she gladly gave me a supplier's number, and that was how I started with plain tee. Mind you, I started that business with 0 naira. If you want to know how I started my business with 0 naira, you can request in the comment section below, and I'll be doing a video about that. Yes, I started my video without any I started my business without any money. Okay, so I didn't have to use any capital for the business that I started, and that's still the business I'm running now. So please check out my page on Facebook and Instagram, 360BWS. That's like the business I'm still running till now. So I started the t-shirt business, people were buying. Then I added perfume oils, I added bodycon dresses, I added sneakers, and now I'm running an online business, because for me, I know that I'm not good with one-on-one marketing, so I decided to stick with my online business. So 360BWS is an online business that I run as a student, and it doesn't affect my academics and stuff. So finally, I think that's like my business track from while I was 8 years up till now. So thank you so much guys for listening. So you'll be hearing that I thought about, I had this idea. So one night I was talking to my friend Lola that I have like a lot of business ideas that I can't carry out myself, that I need people to share them with. So that night, jokingly, it was even around 11 p.m. or to 12, almost in the morning, that we were talking about this thing. So I was just like, that guys, if you need business idea, you can just enter my DM, and then I'll give you ideas. So I just put that up on my WhatsApp status, and I think 3 people chatted me up. Yes, I think 3 people chatted me up. 2 of them were really serious, so I gave the 2 of them ideas. The other person didn't. I gave the both of them ideas. I told them how they were going to go about it. The other person, after some time, she just stopped like reaching out to me about it. But the only person standing now, she's already launched the business in her school, and I'm very glad that I was able to give somebody an idea that she was really serious about. Like every step along the way, she was carrying me along, telling me, asking me to check her design and stuff. Actually, I was supposed to design for her, but at the time my laptop, I couldn't use it whenever I wanted, so I had to like wait for power to be restored before I could use it. So I was like, please, if you can get somebody to do design for you, go ahead. So now she has a business, she started already, and I'm very happy about that. So guys, if you want to go into a business and you don't have an idea of what to do, or you really don't know how to go about it, I'm not a pro, I'm not a business administrator, but I just thought that I could help someone out there that really wants to do a business and doesn't know what to do or doesn't know how to go about it. So you can send me a mail. My mail will be in the description box. My email address will be in the description box below. So you can send me a mail, and then we'll take it up from there, and you'll be a business owner too, hopefully, from the idea I can give. So please, if you want to start a business and you don't know what to do, or you don't know what you think you could do in the area where you are, you can like send me a mail, and hopefully I'll be able to deliver something to you as I did for the other person. That brings us to the end of this video. So thank you so much for watching. Thank you for staying up to this, and I'm sure you didn't fast forward, right, to watch the special thing I had for you. Okay, so thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up if you liked it, and don't forget to share with your friends. Please share with your friends, and subscribe if you haven't. Thank you once again for stopping by. See you in the next one. Until then, love and light. Bye guys.